Friends, Byron here. So we are back with another episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Review. We're talking season 14, episode 12, and it's a musical, so it's Moulin Rouge. And here's the thing for me about musicals is that if the musical has enough music in it that I know and like, it's a good musical. If it's some of that music that it's questionable, yeah, I don't like it. So for this, I knew it was going to be a good musical because it was probably going to be all of RuPaul's songs, and that's just what it was. But let's start this episode like we start every episode, and we go back to the end of the previous episode. They come back into the workroom. Well, this time they actually come back in the morning, it seems like, because they're all out of drag, and they're reading Jasmine's message, and you know, they having fun and remembering her, and they figured, oh my god, her message would be that long because it's Jasmine. So anyway, got a little bit of a kick out of that. But in her message, and I love this because in her message, she specifically calls out all of the girls' names and says something except Diabetti. And you know what? Maybe she's bitter. She called Diabetti out. Diabetti called her bluff, and she went home. So, anyway. RuPaul comes in, and, you know, they start to pick the parts for the musical. And right off the bat, Diabetti goes, such and such is mine, and this, that, the other. And you know what? Here's the thing. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. I do like some assertiveness, but I'm sorry, if somebody else wanted that part as well, they should have had, one, the right to say so, and two, is like, I like what the girls did, like one of the seasons, I think it was even the last one, when two of them wanted the same part, they had them act out what they would do in the part, and then the other ones then voted on it. They did a little bit of something like that here, but it was only with their own personal opinion of how they saw the person doing the part. So I don't know if I like that as well. But anyway, no one challenged Miss Diabetti because they didn't want to hear the BS that comes from her. But it's neither here nor there. I know Angeria and Willow wanted one of the same parts, and Angie pretty much backed down. I know her and Willow are girls, so that wasn't really much of a challenge. And she wanted the same part as Georgia's. And again, and whatever. But here's the thing that I like about Angie. And she goes, well, I'm an entertainer and I'm going to do what I do, or something to that effect. And that's right. No matter the part, if you're an entertainer, if you can entertain and you can do all these genres of acting, it's probably not going to be that bad to where it's going to send you home if you're truly an entertainer. Because if you pick a part that you think that you can do because it's what you're used to doing, then you're probably just a one-trick pony. I said it. So, let's see. Deja thinks, oh, and Deja Sky, she thinks she can, like, okay, girl, look, you were the better one in Snatch Game. That's over. You can't keep saying, oh, I get this and I get that because you won the Snatch Game. It's over. Be gone with it. So anyway, she pulls that card again. She gets the part she wants, whatever. Lady Camden, she really wants this part that Bosco wants. And she's saying that, oh my God, I'm going to stick to my guns about it. I'm not going to give up this part. Bosco's doing the same thing. That's where they take this poll. And here's the gag. And I know you guys seen the show, but you know, I wanted Lady Camden so bad to hold to her gun and do it and challenge her for the part more, even after the voting thing. It was like, no, recount or something. I don't know. I wanted her to make a bigger scene. It didn't happen, but that's okay. Because the part that she got, as you know, she did rock the part, and it ended up being in her favor in the end. So they're at the dance rehearsal, and the dance rehearsal was okay. You know, they kind of sized one another up there. And, you know, a lot of them, they knew already had, like, dance backgrounds and this, that, the other. And Leslie Jordan was one of the guest people that was directing them in the thing, which made it absolutely fun. The actual dancers, when they got to the show, was very, very, I don't know, I like the outfits. I love what they did with the whole seductive thing when it comes to those kind of musicals. So we get to see them as they're doing the musical, of course. And as soon as Lady Camden comes on and she's like pretty much the MC / owner of this club that's there, I can tell when she got into character. She did exactly what she needed to do. I knew she was going to be a standout for this, and it really, really worked for her. It kind of reminded me of her little Nutcracker runway outfit, but it still worked for her. And I was so glad it did, because when the girls that are so adamant about getting the parts that they want, I don't know, is that little bit of part of me that says, I hope they fucking blow it. But anyway, she did really, really well. I thought Angie did well. In Bosco, she wanted this big part, and I know why they want these parts. Is because, you know, you want to not fade in the background, and you want for them to see all the talents and the things that you have. The sad thing is that the part that Lady Camden had just as much stage presence as any other part. So either of the two parts would have been okay. I would have actually loved to see Lady Camden in the other part, because she was so good at the part that she did. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. Bosco was not working. Not working at all. Like, it wasn't, I can't even explain what she did. When I saw it, it was like, okay, hurry up and get her off. I want to see something else. I'm like when Willow's coming or something. So Willow does come. She does well. And that's pretty much what happens there. So now we're going to just move on to the runway. And you guys know I don't usually go into too much with the runways, and I want this time. I was trying to search for some pictures because I want to do a little bit of a toot and a boot. So I will just say this. I tooted Cameron's, and the runway is Mirror Mirror. So I don't know. Something being reflective and something's being a mirror is two different things to me. But for me, I only had 2 toots, and it was Camden and Angie. They gave me Mirror Mirror. Everybody else, and I'm sorry, even Willow, I know there may have been some reflective things like on her fireworks or whatever. I know she has that campy style and this, that, the other, and it looked good on her, but I didn't think, and it wasn't like ragged or ill-fitting. But for some reason, I just didn't like it. So I did give it a toot. I did give it a boot. And I gave everybody else a boot aside from those girls. And that's just how I felt about it. I know Georges didn't wear her typical little bodysuit thing. But the dress that she had on, it looked like a rib cage to me. But whatever. I am so glad that Michelle read Bosco for her bra, corset, thong. Tired of seeing it. Glad she called her out. And I'm not picking on her this week, but it's like, you know, if you fight that hard for something, if you X, Y, and Z, and we've seen her look 4 times, they showed it to you. So, anyway, it was not her night yet. So, RuPaul, he announces the winner. And RuPaul, he announces the winner, and the winner is Lady Camden. And you know what? I am so excited for her. I knew when I seen her performance from the beginning to the end, she was the one. So there was no question there. I agree. I even already had her in my mind as being the winner. So the bottom 2 is Georges and Bosco. And here's the thing. I am so tired of seeing George's lip sync. But anyway, I will say this. In the lip sync last night, she really did rock it. And I actually had her name circled down as being the winner of the lip sync. I think Bosco was just beat down too many times throughout the episode that it was like, I'm just going to try to give it something and hopefully it works. But you know what? In the end, Georges wins the lip sync, and all is not lost for Bosco. She has the golden bar, and it is a moment. Everybody's happy for her and this, that, the other. But again, it's like, you know what? I'm loving this season. This season is shaping out to be a very long one, and that's okay because it's just okay. It's okay. I love that the season is long. It is being drawn out, but they still giving me enough. I know there will be some kind of double elimination, but the one thing that would gag the whole season, because but now there's only 7 of them, but still, they should do another Snatch Game Part 2. I know it's not gonna happen, friends, but you know what? If RuPaul, if you hear this and that ever happens again, a part 2, especially with these people are not being eliminated as fast as they normally are in a regular season. This video is getting a bit too long, friends, so we're going to go ahead and end it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to be notified every time I post a video, just hit the notification bell. It's somewhere. If you enjoyed this video or you know someone who can enjoy it, just share the video. The page only grows with you and me, and I will see you guys in the next video.